Hi and welcome back to another video from A Geek and Two Woofs. In this video, I want to have another look at the Xbox Series X and the various settings on my ultra-wide screen monitor. Currently, as it stands, neither the PlayStation or the Xbox is able to support 21:9 ultra-widescreen gaming natively, so you have to make the choice between the stretched image or the black bars, which can be quite difficult. I think personally, on most of the games that I've played, the stretching isn't too pronounced. Again, as I've shown in previous videos, which if you haven't watched, check those out, I think it really depends on the gaming as to the impact that that stretch has. I looked in a little bit more detail in my PlayStation 5 video what the various options on the ultra widescreen monitor are, and now I'm going to do the same for the Xbox. This is original, whereby the screen just shows the original aspect ratio. You can see here you get black bars on both the left and right hand side of the screen. This is the one-to-one, whereby you get the resolution that's been output from the Xbox. And in this case, and on this screen, it's 1080p. You can see you have black bars at the top, the bottom, and the left and right again. This really does give quite a small window for playing. This is the cinema setting. Again, it uses the 21:9 aspect ratio. But you are getting some of the picture cut off at the bottom. This is Cinema 2. Again, 21:9 screen aspect ratio. But you are still getting some of the images cut off at the bottom. You can see on the hub, you don't see everything. And this is the full wide, which is perhaps my favourite, or at least my preference out of the available options. It attempts to stretch the image across the 21:9 screen aspect ratio, but everything is on the screen. As you can see, the Xbox doesn't support the 21:9 aspect ratio of the ultra widescreen monitor, neither does the PlayStation. So you have to fiddle with the settings a little bit on the actual LG screen itself in order to try and toggle through different options. If you wanted to, you could use the original setting on the screen, which gives you the original aspect ratio, which should hopefully give you a little bit less stretch in feeling, but then the payoff is the 2 black bars down the other side. If you really want to be a purist, you can do the 1:1, which will give you the 1080p just on the screen, but that does have borders not only on the left and right, but also on the top and the bottom. For my money, I think the full wide is your best setting on the LG ultra widescreen monitor, in that it uses the whole screen real estate. There is some stretch, but it's not too pronounced. I'm lucky enough to have an OLED television, and so the monitor is a nice to have. Predominantly it's used for work and productivity uses, spreadsheets, having 2 Word documents open at the same time, at which it excels. It's great. If you're thinking of getting one for those purposes, then do it. Don't double think it, just go grab it. If it's for gaming, and especially if you're a serious gamer, well, you might want to think of a different option, because that stretch will definitely be too much for some people. Personally, for myself, the casual gamer now and again, I actually think it's okay. Still wouldn't bring my primary monitor, as I've got access to the OLED television, but I think it's definitely still playable, as I've mentioned on other videos. Check those out. But if it's your only option, it's not bad. If you're liking my videos, if you want to know more, then please hit subscribe and leave a comment in the box below and I will hit you back.